In this video, you are going to learn how to use ActiveCampaign automation so you can engage better with your leads. I am going also to leave a link down in the description of this video where you can sign up for ActiveCampaign 100% free of charge in case you haven't signed up yet.
Hi everyone, I am Kay Peasy from Slick Business and this is my business bestie, Melissa. Say hi, Melissa.
Hello, I'm Melissa Love and I'm from The Marketing Fix. So Kay is the queen of ActiveCampaign. She knows everything there is and using it to enhance your business, whereas I look at how ActiveCampaign works in the bigger picture. I look at your whole marketing strategy. And fun fact, we actually currently are literally only about 100 meters apart. We just live around the corner from each other and we first met when our kids were together at preschool.
There you go. And it was a business match made in heaven because actually it's so much more than just ActiveCampaign, right? Everything is part of this business ecosystem, right? So Melissa and I are going to talk to you about how to save time and make money both at the same time in a very short space of time using ActiveCampaign and that wonderful surrounding marketing ecosystem that uses your website. The first one we're going to look at is called First Look Fandom.
Okay, so these are people who have just started to get interested in you and they've trusted you enough to give you their email address, which is quite a big step, I think. And when I know how hard you guys work at getting people to sign up and get your freebies and lead magnets, you've put so much work into your socials and maybe you're even using paid ads and you've written all these cool emails and finally someone bites. And it would be crazy to not just go one step further and try and extract that last little bit of kind of golden information from them that's going to make it super easy for you to convert them really, really quickly.
That bit, that's the bit that always lights me up, right? Because some of these people are ripe and ready to buy right now. But how do you find them? How do we spot them on autopilot? Okay, yeah. This thing that we're about to show you is amazing. It converts 10% of new leads within a week with one single email. It's very, very cool. So Melissa, tell us about the burning question moment.
Yeah, so the reason people sign up for freebies is they've got one burning question. They hope you're going to be able to solve it for them. So why shouldn't we just ask them what it is? And we're not going to take much of their time. We're going to take like a minute of their time and they really won't mind spending an extra minute on that if they think they're going to get the answer you can provide, the magic thing that's going to unlock their problem. But it's also going to save you a ton of time because you're going to get this golden nugget of information, which will just take you a few minutes to act on with a really personalized bit of outreach.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing to me. Like literally 80 to 90% of people, if you ask them at the right moment when they have that burning question and they are already motivated to talk to you, they will tell you what they need to know. If you've then got a process that allows you to answer that question really quickly, it blows them away and it can convert those people who are ripe and ready to buy right now.
Yeah, and you know, the absolute best thing about what they're going to tell you is they are literally telling you their problem in their own words, and you can take those words and drop them straight into your sales page. They are literally telling you the problem that you need to solve for them. And chances are, if that problem is applicable for one person, it's going to be applicable for your whole audience. They're all going to have this same pain point which you can solve. And when you can literally get your hands on their actual words, people are going to hand raise and say, oh, I feel like that too. They're going to recognize that pain. And then you get some really powerful sales copy.
Man, that is so true. I have literally thousands of these from using this. And it was a long time before I thought about actually replying to them and answering their burning question. But I was collecting the burning questions. That bit, even on its own, is super powerful for saving you time and making you money because it does your emotional research for you and gives you the words to use on your beautiful website, which is the sort of thing that Melissa helps people with and is amazing at. So I'm going to talk to you about the technical moves of how we actually do this. It starts with an opt-in form. So they're saying, yes, I want to hear from you, Kay or Melissa. You're fabulous. Then you're going to send them to a thank you page on your website. Melissa, can you just explain quickly why we need thank you pages when someone fills out an opt-in form for us?
Yeah, this is just a really simple metrics thing. We don't want to know how many people go to our sign up page and just visit it. That doesn't really tell us anything. We want to know how many people actually filled it out. And the best and most reliable way of that is having a thank you page, because then you can see how many people hit your thank you page, how many people submit your freebie, and you can track them with Google Analytics. It's also a really important metric for goals if you're running meta ads like Facebook or Instagram as well.
Yeah, cool. So that on its own, having a thank you page and you're watching how many people actually get there, that's going to make you more money because you can see if your opt-ins are even working. And it's this opportunity where they're hot and ready for you, and you're going to lean into it and connect with them that step further by asking them, what is your most pressing concern with blankety blank right now? 80% plus of people will answer that question. You give them, it's a completely open question. You don't set any limits on them. You don't ask them for anything else. They're just like, oh my God, yes, I'm here because I'm stressed about deliverability. Melissa, what sort of things would people say to you when you ask them right after they filled out the opt-in form to say, I need the marketing fix mailing list here? What sort of thing do you think they would tell you?
They will tell me that they'll mostly say, I'm winging it with marketing. All I do is post on Instagram, or I don't know how to break out just doing socials and have more of a strategy. So those are my two most common themes. And of course, I've then subsequently developed a number of short courses and emails based on that feedback. If people are telling me this is what I want, I'd be crazy not to give it to them.
Right. Ding, ding, ding. And now we've set up the ideal opportunity to very quickly not just see what people need, and it's a specific human being who's just filled out your opt-in form. Now you've got a mechanism and a process where you can answer them personally really quickly, because here's the technical bit that really transforms this into a moneymaker is you have your opt-in form, you ask them for their burning question on the thank you page, you stash that burning question into a document, and then at least once a week you go in there and you personally go and answer those burning questions real quick. The reason you can do it so quickly is because we have this amazing thing in ActiveCampaign called a saved response, and you will be able to see the stuff that they just asked you and a framework to answer them and just adapt it to that individual person. And you can drop in those links to, like, maybe it's a free resource that you've got, that's fine. Or maybe you have got the killer course that they need right now. Like if someone comes to me and says, I need help with deliverability, I'm like, you just need this course. Go to this page. Here are all the reviews, and it converts people into buyers. The lovely thing about it is it just blows people away when they get that response from you. People do not expect to get an answer to that burning question that they just put in. They think just the robots are listening to that, but it's not. It's me. It's Melissa, who is not just hearing them, but going out of their way to answer that question. Saved responses are incredibly quick to do this because it gives you the framework to answer it.
Can I just tell you a funny story about Kay? So it was a while ago. She called me up and said, oh my God, I decided to spend a couple of hours on really proactive sales this week. So I've been setting up these saved responses, and I've been emailing back everybody who filled in my pressing concern question, and they have all of them have converted and become members. Why have I not been doing this before?
This is actually completely true. And I'm completely busted on that because I knew this was a good idea and I didn't do it for about a year and a half. I had a stash of golden nuggets of how people talked, and I used them on my website, and that was great. But I never answered their questions. The moment I started doing that, the conversions came in, and it's so quick. It takes me 20 minutes a week and it blows people away. One of them said to me last week, I feel like a weight just lifted off my shoulders. And then she went on to become a member. This stuff is powerful. Okay. So let's talk to you about our services real quick. I'm slickbusiness.co. And if you go to this address, it's on this QR code here. We're going to give you a handout which covers all 4 of our make money in less time stuff. And on there's going to be a link to direct you to Melissa's amazing service, which is the Marketing Fix. Melissa, just tell us a little bit about the Marketing Fix.
Yep, we're a membership where you can get hand holding and strategy and lots of coaching to really look at your marketing holistically and make sure you have a strategy instead of what I call luck marketing, aka winging it. So we're happy with that.
Yeah, if you're ready to get past the winging it marketing and get your website really working as a complementary tool to your ActiveCampaign, you need Melissa in your life. She taught me everything I know about marketing and how to put it all together, not just have one thing at a time and throw mud at the wall. If you need ActiveCampaign stuff, I am your girl for that. You'll find it all linked on this page. Okay, thank you for listening to us. Go ahead, go make some more money and save some time. Bye, everyone.
Subscribe to our channel below for more content like this. And to try ActiveCampaign free for 14 days, visit ActiveCampaign.com.